Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo-Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation. And that is to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans here in the Western Hemisphere, and to the rest scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, who look like the other nations, but through the patrilineal lineage go back to the Hebrew Israelites, all right? And what are you going to do when the devil shows up at your door? What are you going to do when the devil shows up at your door? Okay, now I'm finna play a video, and this lady, she's hiding her face, and I believe she's disguising her voice for fear of her safety. And she had a notification on her Ring doorbell of a person wearing a mask coming to her door, okay? And you're gonna see the type of mask that this person is wearing. Now, I say, what are you going to do when the devil shows up at your door? Because the devil just goes into a false accuser or the adversary of the Most High, all right? And we know by and large that the devil is Esau Edom. So what are you going to do when Esau Edom shows up at your door? Whether in a uniform, whether wearing a mask, or whether just coming in normal, regular civilian clothes. What are you going to do, all right? So let's let the video play, and let's take it from there.
People nowadays have security cameras as doorbells and around homes today, but one person we met saw this on her doorbell camera. Somebody in that mask holding a sign with a Bible verse on it. Our Aaron Jones hearing from the Carrollton homeowner tonight who has one very simple question. Why?
The Ring camera video has left her visibly shaken.
I'm scared to leave the house. I'm scared to be at the house.
Understandably, this Carrollton homeowner does not want to show her face, but tells us about what happened in her neighborhood near West Hebron Parkway in 121 last Saturday around 8 p.m.
My husband and I had gone out to dinner, and then we had stopped off at the store to pick up a Powerball ticket. And I was waiting in the car for him, and my Ring notification went off.
She says she saw a masked person in her driveway. The person walked through the side yard to her front door.
Person popped up on the video with that goat's mask on, and they were approaching my door.
She noticed the person pretended to knock and was holding a sign with a Bible verse on it.
It's about the end times. It's about Judgment Day. I freaked out. I mean, I was like, I couldn't even think of anything.
The homeowner called Carrollton police, but the person had already left. Police say a report was filed, but they found no crime had occurred. So now they're monitoring the situation.
It's really scary. I'm not aware of anything like this ever happening, and I hope they catch him.
On social media, posts about this incident have gained a lot of attention. The homeowner says if this is someone pulling a prank, she'd tell them.
A lot of people were saying that they would probably shoot the person. I wish it were fake because, it's really affected me.
Tonight, the homeowner tells us police will be patrolling the neighborhood. They're encouraging everyone to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activity. In Carrollton, Aaron Jones, CBS News, Texas.
So as you can see, the lady was shook, man. All right. She was shook. She didn't know what to do. All right. So much that she didn't even want to show her face. And I believe that wasn't her real voice. All right. So you can see a lot of people, they ain't going to know what to do and how to address that situation when it arrives. Okay. Because once this society collapses, and it will collapse, people are going to want to hide their face in shame. And then it's going to become a normal thing where they're not going to wear a mask, okay? Your mask, the person that was wearing the mask, you're going to come to find out that was your next door neighbor. Or it was your best friend that you knew from high school. Or someone close, a family member. all right? And they use the mask to hide their identity, all right? But it's going to come a time, it's going to get so bad that they're going to say the hell with the mask, man. Laws ain't going to be regarded in that time. You know, it's going to be a dog-eat-dog world, all right? So the movies that we seen, like Purge, and so on and so forth, it's going to be real, all right? You're going to have people purging, looking to grab whatever they can, teaming up, taking your rations, whether you got water, whether you got rice, canned goods, toilet paper, whatever, okay? When the shit hits the fan, it's going to be all hell, man, all right? And these devils, they coming, man, all right? They're coming, okay? And they not looking to play with you. So like I said in the beginning, they may wear these masks, these purge-like masks, all right? But when it really gets to the point where, hey, it's a lawless land, there's no laws being kept, the people don't regard the laws, they're going to say the hell with the mask, man. It's to everybody for themselves. But you see, more than likely, you know, this is just speculating, the society may collapse. This society, speaking primarily here in America, Babylon the Great, it may collapse systematically. It may not all happen at once. So they may let a food shortage come. They may let, you know, certain parts, electricity, or they may just say the hell with it and pull the cord on everything. All right. And according to where you stay at, you know, you may have individuals that want to hide their identity and put on these masks, okay? To what? Not only to conceal their identity, but to scare you, the person, okay? You might be driving in a car and you look to your right and the person driving next to you got on a damn Hellboy mask, man, okay? Getting ready to swerve and cut you off to jack you. All right? It's gonna be wild, wild west. You talking about jack boys, you talking about robberies, you talking about the whole nine, man. People getting ready to lose it, okay? You just got to understand and see. Jobs are going to be taken by AI. They ain't going to have the elites, they want to bring chaos, man. They're manufacturing the chaos that's going to erupt right now, okay? Everything is leading to that day when all hell breaks loose. And everybody is looking to get whatever it is they can get from whoever it is they can get it from, all right? So we are approaching that time, and it's known in the Bible as Jacob's trouble, man. A time like no other, where ain't nobody going to regard the law. The law's going to be thrown away. It's going to be, hey, get it how you live, all right? And if you ain't covered by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, you're going to meet a gruesome fate, okay? You're going to meet a gruesome fate. All right, however he see fits for you to be taken out. Okay? So this is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 14. It reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." Right? So instead of him holding that Revelation 21 through 15 sign, he gonna be holding that AR-1 FIVE and that AK-4 SEVEN. All right? So they gonna put them signs down and pick up them firearms, man. All right? The time is coming, okay? And you single ladies out there, you continue to be single. You ain't got no protection. You ain't got no real man. Guess what? They coming at your door first, man. Okay? They coming at your door first because they've been watching you. All right? And they want to put that fear in you. They want you to see them. They want you to see that mask because that's just going to make you all the more frightful. All right? And they probably get a kick out of that. Okay? And then we're going to see in that day exactly how you handle pressure. All right? We're going to see exactly how you handle pressure. All right? So this is a wake-up call. Get your ass in line, man. All right? You better repent while you still got time. And pray that the Most High have mercy on your soul. All right? So it says, verse 16, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're going to say to hell with the laws, man. The laws of the land are going to be thrown out in that day. Okay? Grocery stores are going to be ransacked. You know, people going to get it however they can, man. You just bought the last loaf of bread. That may be your last time buying that loaf of bread if you don't want to give it up willingly. All right? So you just got to visualize and see all hell breaking loose, man. You got to leave from this town to flee to the next town to find you something to eat, to find you somewhere to sleep. Because in that town, you can't sleep without having one eye open. So you got to pack up the little shit that you think you got. And if you got a family, you got to move to the next town or somewhere that's more safe that you believe that you can sleep at night better. It says 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right? So we coming into a time where, hey, unless you got the proper credentials, you're not coming into that next town or city or even going to the next state or even out of the country, man. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. And, well, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. So imagine, just imagine you got a group of misfits with all different type of masks, each one of them looking through each one of your windows in your house, knocking on your windows. And you got to stay quiet for fear they might see you or hear you and come in and, take you. So you got to stay quiet and pray to whoever you think you're going to pray to, more than likely Jesus, that they leave. All right? And then you got some, as we seen in the video, that said, well, I want them to come in. I got something for them. They going to shoot them. Well, you don't think they got that in plan? You don't think they figured that out and they got a plan for that too? It's going to be a tag team cooperation move, man. Okay? They're going to be cliques. Yeah, that place, that house got enough for 5 of us, 10 of us. Let's go ahead and get it. One of y'all go through the window, the other go through the roof. You talking about Santa Claus and coming through the chimney, man. One of y'all go through the patio. You see? They coming for it. Oh, she live by herself? We done watch her for the last couple of days. Yeah, she ain't got nobody coming over. She ain't got a man. We see her, she go out to check the mail. She get her mail. She come back. She won't see nobody coming over to her house. Yeah, we gonna get her tonight. We gonna make a move tonight. We gonna knock on her door, freak her ass out. We know she home. We done seen her. We done watched her routine for the last 3 or 4 days, so we know she home. We gonna knock on the door. She got that Ring doorbell. Yeah, we ain't even gotta knock. We gonna phantom knock, act like we knocking. But we gonna ring the doorbell so she can see our face. One by one. And she gonna be scared. And the service, 911 ain't gonna be there. 911 gonna be disconnected. Who you gonna call? You ain't gonna have no phone service. You can't call your uncle, your daddy, your brother. Unless they just so happen to come by. So you basically there by yourself. What you gonna do? Get scared, get fearful, go get the little 38 that you been, hiding and your brother gave to you. And at the first sign of them opening the window, you're gonna bust off all your rounds, and now you out. Now you out. You done shot the little 6-shooter. Now you out of ammo. Are you trying to figure and stumble through the house? The lights out. You ain't got no lights to cut on to see where your ammo at. So now you stumbling and they hearing you, and you can't load your firearm up in time, and they done got you. You know what they're going to do with you afterwards. And then when they don't see no need for you, they're going to off you. Yeah. We talking about real life, man. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Check this out, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So we talking about, hey, man, just imagine what people are gonna do when they got nothing else to lose. When they done tried to get along with the neighbor and ask him for food or ask her for water, and she done told him no, or I ain't got it. And he losing weight, but every day he see the neighbor, she or he ain't losing weight. They maintaining their weight. Okay? Guess what? It's gonna be that night, or early in that morning, or even in that day. They gonna make their move, man, for a lack of bread. Okay? They over here, they ain't ate in 4 or 5 days, starving. And they done seen you come out once or twice, and it don't look like you missed a meal. Well, guess what? They gonna see what it's all about, man. They gonna come in looking for that food you done stored and hid and told them you ain't had. All right? So, hey, we coming, man. We coming. They getting ready to make the move, man. You see? And if you ain't got Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah on your side, you're going to be left over to those devices. All right? You're going to be left over to those snares, those jinns, because they're going to be setting up traps. You can best believe that, man. You can best believe they're going to be setting up snares and traps. And you can't stay in that house all day long. All right? You may have enough rations or food to keep you good for a week or two, but eventually you're gonna have to venture out. All right? And more than likely they're gonna make their move when you leave that door open or when you come outside that door. Get in your car. The gas, what you gonna do with gas? And you can't get to a gas. See, it's going every move you think, man, you're gonna end up at a dead end. All right, that's why it's best to repent and amend for your evil ways right now. So when all hell breaks loose, the Most High will direct your path, okay? So you don't end up in a dead end, all right? Because it's getting ready to get real out here, all right? It's getting ready to get real, okay? So let's get a couple of more, and then we probably shut it out after that. What are you going to do when the devil shows up at your door? A lot of you, Jake, a lot of you going to freak out, man. You ain't going to know what to do, especially when they come in with them uniforms and sync and have all the proper firearms and everything. You ain't going to know what to do. All right? You're going to think to yourself, man, I should have listened to the servants when they were prophesying. Isaiah 59:19 says, "So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him." So you see, when the devil make his move for some of the brothers, they gonna be giving them spiritual powers, man. All right? They're going to be giving those spiritual powers to put those devils to flight. All right? And guess what? Hey, you women, you ain't got no protection, no cover. Hey, you gonna be shark bait. Okay? They coming in like a flood. You talking about 15, 20, 30 of them. Ain't taking no chance. And you other Jakes too, you 2/3, you know, that didn't want to repent and think you're going to somehow take on a whole squad of UN troops or martial law troops with the arsenal you got. Hey, man, you're going to lose that battle. You're going to lose that battle, man. Trust and believe that. You ain't strategic like that, first of all, and you don't got the stuff that they got, second of all. All right? So unless you the elect, and unless the Most High is allowing that spirit to be raised up and lifted up in you, hey, you gotta take it across the chin, man. All right? If they want to come in and take you off to a detention center, hey, you gotta roll with the punches. Or if they want to come in and, shoot it out with you, hey, if you ain't of the elect, hey, good luck trying to get out of that. All right? You may think, well, I got my house booby trapped, man. I'm ready to, hey, when they come in, push the button and we all going down. Okay. Be that it may, you going down too. You see? When you have faith in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, you don't have to worry about, I got to have a booby trap. I got to have my house booby trapped. No, man, you understand Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai got your back, all right? And your front and your side. That's why it says Ephesians 6, put on the whole armor. And let's not forget your feet too. He got you covered all the way. Ephesians 6 says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, so that you may be able to withstand the wiles of the devil in that day. All right? And if you ain't guarded, and if you ain't protected, guess what? You're going to get taken, no matter how much you plan and how much you thought out this scenario when it comes down to actually having it figured out. If you don't got the whole armor on, guess what? That's you, man. Ephesians 6 and 11 says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. What are you going to do when the devil shows up at your door? You better already have the armor already on, okay? You go there answering that door and you ain't fully armored up, that's going to be you, okay? It says Ephesians 6 and 11, put on the whole armor, not some, not almost all of it, but put on the whole armor. And it goes into it 12 on down to tell you what the armor is. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because if you don't know what's going on, guess what? You're going to believe whatever it is that he tells you. All right? The economy crash. There's no more jobs. There's intake of violence. See? You're going to believe all of it and not understand the reason why he's showing you and telling you all this. Okay? Because he's already prepared and came and have that in mind to bring to the forefront his solution. The mark of the beast. All right? He's going to allow this society to really go to hell in a handbasket. So when he brings it out, the people will be clamoring for it. But those of us that know 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, we understand it. Okay? We understand it. All right? It's all according to the will of the Heavenly Father. And if you don't understand it, guess what? This is going to be towards you. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. That's right. So if you don't have an idea of exactly what you're looking for, Satan is going to get an advantage of you. It says 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. Why? For we are not ignorant of his devices. Right. Speaking of those of us that are in the truth and are serving Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity, we know that Satan is looking to get an advantage over us, but what? We are not ignorant of his devices through what? Through wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Isaiah 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be what? The stability of your times. Let's read it, because these are the scriptures that we are going to have to call to memory in these times that we getting ready to come into, man. We're going to have, okay, I remember this is, I got to keep stable. I got to have this wisdom and knowledge flowing through me like living water. Okay, you got to have this word circulating through your body like living water, man. Okay, you got to keep meditating on this word day in and day out so that that water can keep flowing through your body like living water. And we know that's Yahweh Shai. So you got to keep meditating on this. All right? Because if you fall out and you become slothful and idle, that water is stagnant. Okay? It's no longer living and flowing through you. But now it's stagnant and it's starting to, get musty smells and everything else. All right? You want that water to be alive in you. You want that water to be flowing lively through you. You want to stay and sup. You want to have Yahweh Shai to sup with you, man. So you got to keep the wisdom, knowledge, and stability. Isaiah 33 in verse 6. It reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure." You see? Put on the whole armor, man. Or if you come to the door half-assed, half-dressed, hey, the devil going to take fully advantage of that, okay? You're going to see too. If you don't believe it, just wait and see. All right? So what are you going to do when the devil shows up at your door? All right? You going to knock. He going to knock. He ain't even going to knock. He going to phantom knock. He might not even do that. You going to answer it? More than likely, you going to, depending on who you are, if you one of them scary ass women, you going to answer it. Or you going to say something. If you Jake, you going to think you Rambo. You going to come to the door with a Uzi or something like that. You see, but the men of the Lord, we going to trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and we're going to have on the whole armor, man. So that we may what? So that we may be able to stand off the wiles of the devil, man. All right? So we praying like no one else that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai stays with us and, keep us cool, calm, and collective in these times as we getting ready to go into. So you got to keep that water living within inside of you. All right? We know Yahweh Shai is that living water. Okay? So that's going to be it. We're going to finish up and close out with 1 Peter 5 and verse 8. And it reads, 1 Peter 5 and 8, "Be sober." All right? Somebody knocking at the door. Hey, you go to the door and answer it. That's rule number 1. You done already made a mistake already. Be sober. Understand the time we're going into. Okay? Be vigilant. You need to be watching and seeing. Man, who that is coming down the street? I don't know. Okay. Let me go. I already got the armor on, so I ain't got to do nothing. Okay. I'm already ready for it. Okay. I already know. See, we already watching. We sober right now. See, the devil ain't going to catch us off guard, man. We watching. We waiting and we watching this ninja, man. He going to get a lot of you 2/3 Jakes off guard. When he shows up at your door, ringing that ring, it's going to be too late by that time. You see? The time to get prepared is right now. See, Jay think he going to be able to run to his room or wherever he keep his, little semi, whatever he got, and get it in time. Nah, man. We keeping ours on us. We keeping the armor completely on us at all time. We got the shield. We got the helmet. We got the sword. We got everything. All right? We ain't got to get ready because we stay ready. Okay? Jake gonna try to run and get ready at the last second, and he don't know. That was the plan all along, man. To spook you into running. They already done plotted out what they was gonna do and how they was gonna do it, man. They done disabled, your lock that you had, put all your ammo and your firearms, because that shit was controlled by some type of electricity. So they done disabled that with a X-ray gun. Now you trying to figure out, damn, I know the code was 3 to the left, 2 to the right, or I don't even got that. I got a finger touch code. It's saying not active. Yeah, they done got you already, man. you already fell for the okie doke, man. You trying to get ready at the last second instead of already being ready. So be sober. Be vigilant. Why? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. He ain't sprinting. He ain't running. He walking. You see them Michael Myers movies, them Jason movies? That nigga just walk. Those other people that he's after pursuing, they fall down. They scared. They panicking. They can't be cool, calm, and collected. While you got Michael Myers and Jason just cool as a cucumber, knowing where they going at and how to get there. So they ain't running at all. They just walking. Meanwhile, you got Melissa or Becky falling down in the trees, tripping up, making all type of noise, letting them know where she at. And eventually he catch up with her, man, at the same pace. You don't never see Michael Myers running, man. You just walk at that same pace. But it's the presence that makes the people that he's in pursuit get nervous enough to trip up and fall. They can be half a mile in front of him and he still catches them, just walking at his regular pace. Why? Because they're not ready. They're not sober. They're not vigilant. So it says, be sober. Be vigilant. Why? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Okay? And he's getting ready to come with it, man. He knows he has but a short time, so he got to get ready to come with it. All right? He's finna let loose and let everybody do them, as they say. Do you. You want to wear a mask to get down dirty? Go ahead and put it on. Okay? You don't feel like you want to wear a mask? Hey, you ain't got to. Just get it started. You seen the Purge movies, man. They incentivize people to go out and purge by giving them what? Extra money. Okay? So this devil is getting ready to incentivize complete and utter chaos here, especially in America, the United States of America, Babylon the Great, man. All right? So just be on guard, man. Keep your armor on. All of it. All time. So you don't have to get ready. You got to stay ready. All right? So that being said, pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.